What's up, everybody? It's iPod Touch Helper 26 here, and Apple just had their event today, October 4th, and they announced their new iPhone 4S. Some speculated this, but most people thought it would be a brand new iPhone 5, but it isn't. It's the same old design, but a lot of new internals. Now, I hope by the end of this video you can leave me your responses on if it's worth the upgrade or not, or if you're planning to get this. Okay, let's get right into it here. The design, it's the same design as the iPhone 4, nothing else to say, same materials, same thing. So if you're looking for a facelift to the design, they're just sticking with that for probably another year or two, maybe even have that for the next generation iPhone, but we'll see. But the real difference is from the iPhone 4 is the internals. Now let's get right into that. And now the iPhone 4S now has the iPad 2 dual-core A5 processor. Has dual-core graphics, which allows for faster gameplay and stuff like that. And apparently it's 7 times as fast as the iPhone 4, just basically like all around and on games and just normal tasks like opening apps and stuff like that. The internet speed, the iPhone 4S runs on HSPA+, which I believe is 4G. Correct me if I'm wrong. But before it was up to 7.2 megabits per second downloads. Now they claim as much as 14.4 megabits per second per download. Now that's pretty good, and that's apparently the maximum speed. You may get, or most likely get, less than that though. Moving on to the camera, apparently it's been redesigned from the inside, new optics and everything. It now has an 8 megapixel camera compared to the 5 megapixel in the iPhone 4. It has new sensors and stuff which allow more light to come into your camera, so you get better photos, more sharp photos. They added an extra lens into it, and it also shoots 1080p video with real-time image stabilization, which is actually pretty good for a mobile phone. Apparently the battery life, the new processor doesn't impact the battery life. Apparently you'll get 8 hours talking on 3G, and if you're on 2G you'll get 14 hours. It's actually pretty good. Apparently Wi-Fi, you'll get up to 9 hours of browsing and 6 hours on 3G web browsing. So maybe it isn't 4G. I'm not sure, I'm an idiot with that kind of stuff. But yeah, the new antenna design, so hopefully you won't get the death grip anymore, because there's 2 antennas, one for receiving and one for sending. So hopefully you won't have that because it's at the ends of the phone. I'm not sure where it was before, but apparently it's fixed. Now the big thing with the new iPhone, Siri, the smart assistant, is what it's been dubbed. Basically what this is, it's like a voice assistant to help you with your everyday things. Now it won't come on the iPhone 4, even with the 5.0 update. It's going to be exclusive to the 4S. Now basically, you can do everything. You talk to this and it'll play your music. You want to send a text and it'll read out your text, and you just say a reply and then say whatever you want, it'll reply. Now that is pretty cool, but I don't know if that's worth upgrading to the $650 device if you already have the 4. That's for you guys to decide. But yeah, you can just check that out. There's a demo on YouTube that I just saw. It explains it really clearly, and I don't know, it's pretty interesting, so you be the judge of that. Now, what most people want to know, aside from the new technical specs and stuff like that, the pricing. iPhone 4S will be available in black and white, and yes, white right off the bat, and 16 gigabytes, 32 gigabytes, and 64 gigabytes. Now on contract, on 2-year contract, you'll get the 16 gigabyte for $199, the 32 gigabyte for $299, and the 64 gigabyte for $399. And the iPhone 4, I think I already mentioned this. If I didn't, whatever, but it'll be available for $99 on a 2-year contract. But that's going to be 8 gigabyte now. They've actually lowered that for sales now. Now you can pre-order the iPhone 4S on October 7th, and it'll ship worldwide, I think worldwide, on October 14th. Actually, correction, it'll only be available in the United States, Canada, Australia, United Kingdom, France, Germany, and Japan initially, but it should spread later on. But yeah guys, that's the iPhone 4S for you. I'm going to make other videos on the new iPod Touch. Well, I shouldn't say new iPod Touch because there really isn't. But yeah, right after this is uploaded, I'll have a video up about that. Be sure to check that out. And please leave your comments down below. I want to know, because I don't know if I should get this